What is up, YouTube? We are witnessing one of the most gruesome cryptocurrency crashes in history, and I'm here to explain to you why this is happening and give you my take on what to expect moving forward. So guys, stick around, let's hash it out. We'll get back to the video in just one second, but I just wanted to say, if you want to build your knowledge, boost your cryptocurrency gains, and join the movement, please smash that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my future content. Now, back to the video. So guys, most people's portfolios probably look a little something like this. But why is this happening? Why are cryptocurrency prices tanking and just overall super volatile? Now, a popular hypothesis is that with the massive amounts of different ERC20 and crazy projects out there in the Ethereum ecosystem, all of these things are losing value rapidly as people drop them, and then that's getting dumped back into Ether, driving Ethereum prices down and thus making everyone else react in the rest of the market and driving other prices down. Now, I understand why people think this because there are quite a lot of shit coins out there. There are quite a lot of projects out there. Of the 5,300 plus ERC20 altcoins there are, very few of them are actually worth their weight. But that is not why this market crash is happening. Here's why. Guys, stick around because I'm gonna be giving you my take on what the future holds for cryptocurrencies. Definitely watch till the end of this video. There are two huge factors that are creating this crash, and we're gonna go through them one by one. The first one of those is psychological economics, negative feedback loops. And for those of you who don't know what a negative feedback loop is, stay tuned, I will explain. So like any other investment, cryptocurrency prices are affected by supply and demand. And obviously, that fluctuates with time. So when a sell-off event occurs, whether due to bad news in the market or even economic downturn elsewhere, and people need their money to come out of the market, that causes a price drop. And as prices drop, other people see that value dropping, so then they sell, because panic selling is a common human reaction. And then when that happens, the prices go down more. Then more people sell, and it creates this negative feedback loop where a negative action causes another negative action, and then another and another, until eventually a catastrophic sell-off like the one we're having right now occurs, and often it happens multiple times. You know, we make a little bit of movement back up, and then it happens again because people get, happy with the money they've earned back and then sell out, or something else bad happens, and then you get that same loop again. So that's where we're at right now. We've been in a cycle of negative feedback for a while now, and this one was very bad. That's why when a negative feedback loop continues unchecked in the market, like the stock market crash in the 1920s, things go bad. And this is a true bona fide crash in cryptocurrencies. This isn't a downturn, this is a crash. And at the end of the day, we have to understand why this happens and put it into perspective. Human beings react this way to sell-offs, and they always have, and they always will. But when you understand human tendencies in the investment market, you can sort of resist the urge to participate in these sell-offs, but you can also anticipate the sell-offs and get out before blood starts running in the streets. Being able to anticipate and plan rather than react in these situations allows you to be a more educated investor, a calm investor, and make money even in the worst crashes, the worst downturns possible. So that is one of the goals of this channel, is to help you arm yourself with the knowledge to stay calm during these times. The second reason for this crash is a classic case of expectations versus reality. When prices were skyrocketing towards the end of 2017, where in December we saw Bitcoin at or near 20,000 US dollars, the expectation of every single person flooding into crypto was that they were going to get rich, ride the wave all the way up to $1 million per Bitcoin, sell out, retire and buy themselves a Lamborghini. And I understand why, because the media, social media, everyone and everything was hyping up cryptocurrency as a get-rich-quick scheme, which it isn't and it never was. So as soon as that happened and all these people came in with that expectation of getting rich, and the momentum started to slow down in the beginning of this year, 2018, people started to sell off because they realized the reality was a lot different than their expectation of getting super rich super fast. And then that trend continued because we were in an overvalued state. And again, can we truly value these cryptocurrencies accurately? I don't know, that's up for debate. However, there was no doubt that $20,000 per Bitcoin, $1,500 for Ethereum, $500 for Litecoin, etc. Those prices were far beyond our expectations and far beyond, in my opinion, reasonable value at that given time. So now that the reality has hit, a lot of those people who came in to get rich quick are long gone and sold at a huge loss. And that's why I always say, invest smart. That is the key. Now guys, all is not lost. This is a crash, and it's also an opportunity. And I'm not saying, like a lot of other folks are, to pull money out of every place you can and buy into cryptocurrency huge, because that's not the case. Here's why this crash is a good thing. A shakeout of all of the uneducated investors, a shakeout of the projects that were going nowhere, that were dead weight in this industry. And beyond that, a lower price point for accredited investors, institutional investors, and just people like us to get back in at a reasonable price and reestablish our positions in cryptocurrency. That's a good thing. So this is a healthy crash. It sucks for a lot of people who bought in at higher prices and have lost a lot of money, and I understand that. So I'm sorry, I've lost money too in these crashes. Not everyone does well in everything. There are really, really big things coming over the next year, 2 years, 3 years in the cryptocurrency, blockchain, distributed technology marketplace for existing cryptocurrencies and projects, as well as brand new ones that haven't even come to the forefront yet, that are going to be great opportunities for growth of your portfolio going forward. So don't stress about where we are now. Look forward to the opportunities that are to come as a result and just over the natural course of this movement. As I always say, take the time that we have in this downturn to educate yourself and others about why this technology is important, what the keys are to investing smart. The more educated the market is, the better off we all are, because we're all in it together at the end of the day. We're all pushing for the same goal, and I hope that you guys will join the movement towards our distributed future, and definitely start that off by subscribing to this channel.